Terminal. It's a Russian airport, pitting Delta, stationed in the west, against Inner Circle in the northeast. A returning classic from Modern Warfare 2, teams battle it out within the terminal itself, as well as the outer tarmac. An expansive perimeter and a multitude of viewpoints between the indoor and outdoor locations expose players to fire from a variety of angles. Survival is largely determined by your positional awareness, rewarding players that utilize the most advantageous sightlines while avoiding unnecessary exposure. Terminal is best broken up into 6 major locations: tarmac, plane, check-in, hallway, Burger Town, and lobby. A wide open arena in its own right, tarmac spreads across the entire southeastern portion of the map. While the majority of combat centers around the plane and terminal entry points, broad boundaries allow long-range classes to patrol the outer edges for shots across the middle and through the glass panes indoors. Due to a combination of this and the open skies, movement throughout should be kept to a minimum. Transitioning away from open ground, plane squeezes players into a narrow setting with little room to move. 4 possible entrances funnel the action within, leading to rapid skirmishes dictated by the quickest melee or hip shot. Ground explosives will easily knock out overzealous opponents, supported by cover fire from players pressed up against the rear of the plane. In those rare instances when the plane isn't a complete frenzy, the cockpit and open windows in the front offer a commanding view outside, perfect for a pair of kills before moving on. Heading inside, check-in stretches along the south perimeter, with long sightlines coming out of plane and into hallway and Burger Town. The nearby gift store, surrounding countertops and security checkpoint offer strong ambush options to attack approaching enemies, perfect for defending nearby objectives and heated choke points. More dangerous than any point on the map, hallway connects the north and south interior with long-range sightlines from either entrance, as well as distant views of tarmac. An electronics store along the left side, as well as the northern rooftop, give close quarters and mid-range players a clear shot on enemy targets. This area is best watched from a distance, as the visibility throughout throws you to the mercy of nearby hostiles. At hallway's northern exit, Burger Town offers some respite from other sections, but its enclosed layout focuses heavy attention within the immediate area. Grenades and other explosives pose a threat to anyone in the central area. Counter with either blast shield or the trophy system to reduce the impact of incoming projectiles, especially when gunning for an objective. Lastly, lobby faces the uphill battle of climbing towards Burger Town and fighting off attacks from the surrounding tarmac. As a counterbalance, it also leads to one of the most advantageous vantage points. The ladder to the left of the staircase leads to an outer rooftop with views over tarmac, hallway, and parts of check-in. An ideal overwatch. Be mindful of the location's current state, as explosive barrels next to a gas tank create a nasty blast radius that clears the area with just a few shots. Success in Terminal requires clever use of the available pathways. Multiple overlapping sightlines, both inside and outside, greatly elevate the threat of attack at any given time. While the map may seem confined due to a variety of isolated sections, the breadth of the space throughout lends enough room for opportunistic players to hang back and take out overly aggressive enemies racing into view. Your choice of strike package should largely be determined by your position throughout the match. If you're more suited for close to mid-range combat, remain indoors with the support of the assault package's IMS, or assault drone, or ground-based kill streaks that enemies won't find cover from. If you'd rather lock down the tarmac with a mid to long-range class, make use of support's counter-UAV or EMP to counter enemies' heavy assault weapons and give your team the upper hand. Don't let Terminal's many sightlines interfere with your performance. Instead, use them to your advantage. Stay low, use your current view to clear all angles, and then move on. Fasten your seatbelts, lock your tray tables and seats in the upright position, and prepare for your next fight.